Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael, and this is Happy Ghost Reacts. Today, we will be finishing up Attack on Titan, the final season. Though, I have already heard that they announced a follow-up episode sometime in the winter. I don't know if it was an episode or a longer type of deal to kind of wrap it up, or there's going to be more than one episode after that, but that's not the point right now. At least we know that it has been confirmed, because there's no way in this one episode that they can come to a conclusion to this show, at least in my opinion. So, above and below. Last weekend we got 2 episodes because of an earthquake that happened in Japan 2 weeks ago that prevented one of the episodes from fully airing, and then we had to wait an extra week, so we got a double episode drop. So I'm going to talk about the last episode as if it was those two, and I'm going to try and condense them as fast as I can. So Savagery, we got the conversation with Eren, Mikasa, and Armin. Learned a lot about Armin's influence from Bertolt and why that's attracting him to Annie. We learned why Mikasa is now so defensive. It's literally in her blood. By defensive, I mean defensive towards Eren. Like, I had flashbacks of like remembering their flashbacks in the show of Eren getting into a fight with those kids, and then Mikasa running across the town to defend Eren, and other stuff obviously that we've seen where she just kind of leaps to action to defend him. Kind of makes sense, and it's crazy that that's all true. Then we go from that conversation to ending it with Armin getting his butt beat by Eren, and then apparently they're going back to where it all began. Shimganshina? I'm so bad at the pronunciation of that word, but you guys know what I'm trying to say, so we're going back to where it all began. At least that's what Eren said. Then we jump over to Zeke and Levi, kind of the point that will lead me into soul salvation. Levi wanted to speed things up and just feed Zeke to just one of the Jaegerists, because he realized that he needs to do this so that they can take away the power from Zeke in whatever situation and plan they're doing. In turn, he walks away remembering Erwin and the promise he made to Zeke, running away, screaming, turning 30 scouts into Titans, 27 of which stayed behind, 3 of which went with Zeke as his entourage to run away. And Levi showed up, took one out, epic cinematic shot. Well, he took 2 out. He took 1 out when he got there. He took the second one out after Zeke was like, go. And then he pissed Zeke off. Zeke turned and used the last one as throwing material. Zeke lost after this epic montage of backs and forths between them two with some crazy cool music. Thunder Spear to the back of the neck blew him up. Then we flash over to them in a cart. And then we have a Zeke flashback episode, the following episode, finally kind of putting together why Zeke became the person he is today. And that was through Grisha and Dina's constant hammering of their goal. I mean, we got to see this back in that day episode, but we didn't really see it from the point of view of Zeke. And that really puts a whole spin on how that whole thing went down and why Zeke ended up turning in his parents. It makes a lot of sense. It's unfortunate, but it makes a lot of sense. And then we go through that whole backstory, then we learned about the plan, the euthanization of Eldia. They want to make it so that they can't have babies, and then they'll just go extinct in 100 years. I suppose, I mean, that's probably the most humane, if that's even a word that you can use in this situation, way to wipe out or commit a, I can't say that word on YouTube, I think, I don't know. take out an entire group of people. So yeah. Very interesting. I'm very curious how it's gonna go after the ending of last episode where Zeke blew himself up with Levi. I don't think Levi's dead. I also don't think Zeke is dead. Zeke has the power to regenerate. He's probably just in pieces right now. I mean, he could be dead. There's a good chance. He had a bomb in his stomach. So there's a good chance he's dead. But then I wonder how that is going to lead into Eren finding out and what Eren's going to do. Because without Zeke, the plan is not going to work. So yeah, curious how that's going to go. Want to know if Levi's okay. I'm sure that he's probably just very injured. But so yeah, the only other two things I want to leave you with, if you're one of those who like to sit through the pre-discussions, one, in Children of the Forest episode, I'd go over my Falco Titan theory with given everything that's come up to the points of that episode, and I'm still sticking with it now, and how I kind of narrowed it down to Falco is going. I mean, I've known or thought, not known, I've really hoped, given everything that they've teased us with, that Falco is going to become a Titan this season, and there's still that the hope is still alive because the show is not over. So I narrowed it down to what I believe is the correct answer in that episode of who he's going to eat come whenever, now that this thing has been awakened in him. I think after Zeke's scream and we saw them flash over to everybody who felt it, but it didn't turn them into Titans. I really don't know what that means for them. I'm sure we'll find out soon. So yeah, if you want to go and see my Falco Titan theory, go to season 4 episode 12 reaction. Talk a lot in that episode about it. And then yeah, the only other thing I can think of is, when are we going to see Pieck again? Reiner and Galliard. They made their presence known, I think, on episode 11 at the end, and we haven't seen them since, and it's the season finale now, so sure, we're gonna see them now, hopefully. Now that I've talked for a while, let's get into the season finale of Attack on Titan. Let's go. Okay, so are we jumping right back into Zeke when he blew himself up? Oh, that poor horse. Okay, so Zeke... Is Zeke dead? I don't know if that means he's dead, but man, he's not dead. Levi did it. No, it's that. Whoa! Wait. Is that one of his Titans? What? What? I thought that was that Titan that they didn't kill at the end of season 3 that crawled. Maybe it is. Yeah, they never killed that one Titan at the end of season 3. Because they were like, shouldn't we kill it? And it was just like crawling, and it had been. I don't know if that's it. Because I think he killed every one of them. That's wild. How the turns have tabled. Oh. And I know I said that wrong intentionally. Ah, so now we got armbands here. That's interesting. Interesting. I mean, at least they have a way to identify everything. Yeah, just like over in Marley. So she knows about this plan. I forgot about that. She gonna release this information? Damn. Stuff really did change real quick. Yeah, but he'd kill you all. Mikasa looks so different. Her facial feature, not features, but like the way she has this 1,000-yard stare. Exactly. That's what I was saying last episode. The two people he cared about most in the world are no longer his friends. Interesting.
島の統治者となるお前らが騙されたやつが負けた。たったそれだけのことだ。クリーズ、俺たちを撃ってイエレナの下僕に昇格したみてえだな、このチクリ野郎。バカか。悪魔どもに肩入れして裏切ったのはお前だろ。なんだと。
Damn. This back and forth with sides and what you did and what you didn't do, it's crazy. Oh, and that man just said some shit about Sasha. I would on the entire room know Sasha. Huh.
周りでさえも救うことが目的なのです。包み隠さず。
Oh, so she's gonna tell him about the youth. Yeah, they are the euthanization.
安楽死計画のすべてを。
God damn though. She just took that man out.
ファルクを助けたかったら協力しろ。
協力？何を？
無線で助けを呼んでもらう。壁内の侵入者が反応を示すように。
I knew it! I knew it! No, I didn't know it. She just killed the scout. I thought Pieck was working. Wait.
君がエレン・イエラーで合ってるよね。
I thought that Pieck was actually working with Eren, like I had like somewhat assumed on something.
そのライフルをエレンに向けて。
But I was wrong.
ガビ。
But she has the white armband signifying that she joined as a Jaegerist.
エレン、ポケットから手を出して。
従わなければどうなる？
引き金を引く。あなたの脳みそが床に散らばる。見たことない？巨人になる暇なんてないよ。
いや、わかる。あんたは撃たない。始祖の巨人を殺すことは許可されてない。命令は必ず始祖を奪還せよだ。この後に及んでも、あんたは一旦巨人になってから俺を生かしたまま食わなくちゃいけない。だろ？重大な軍紀違反のツケを払うのは、あんただけじゃなくて、収容区の家族も一緒だ。
はい、撃てません。あなたを食べることも本当。
Man, you really turned the tables there.
すぐ、私の家族を収容所から出してあげたい。
I'm sure that stuff is going to be very interesting when they start acting on their plan.
父の命は伸びたけど、私に任期が残されていないことを知った父は。
Ah, she's almost done with their 13 years, okay.
そのためには、マーレを叩く。
So she is turning sides, but not in the way that I thought she did. Man, a lot of people are hitting that switch teams button right now.
マーレを襲撃した首謀者はジークさんだった。ピークさんもなの。私たち。
Gabby is seeing some stuff, man. I can't imagine. People switching sides, learning stuff is lies.
私たちはマーレ人、エルディア人。なんだと思う？私たちは名誉マーレ人。
Some brainwashing. Oh boy.
つまり私たちはマーレに用済みとされて、いずれみんな殺されるの。善良なエルディア 人であることを証明し続けても私たちが解放される日は来ない。
Sad truth.
証明しろ。あんたがこっちに協力するってんなら何か証拠を見せろ。
この町に
Interesting.
仲間の位置を教える。
どうやって？
この建物の屋上に行けば。
Reiner and Galliard.
いいだろ
Damn. Loaded gun again.
そうです。それがジークの安楽死計画。この世から巨人がいることで
So she told him what we know. Stopping people from having babies.
クリと
Yeah, gradually, peacefully.
待て、奴らからも
Yeah, it still is very difficult to wrap your head around.
そこに関しては従来通り地ならしの抑止力を行使できるよう始祖と王家の継承維持が不可欠なままです。幸いにしてヒストリア女王は
That's why Historia had a baby?
するまで数名の夢
Is that the real reason? Because she got wrapped into this plan too?
涙の歴史に終止符を打つ者が存在したという真実です。ジークとエレン、人類史があと何千年続くことか分かりませんが、これほどの偉業を成し遂げる者がこの先現れるでしょうか。かの兄弟は
Man, Yelena's a fanatic.
継がれる象徴となるのです。古代の神々がそうであるように。
Fanatic.
どうされましたか。
Is Armin putting on a play here? He's putting on a play here.
嬉しいです。あなたにも分かっていただけて。
イエレナ！すぐに来てください！侵入者が！
Invaders?
一人殺された！シャリキの巨人の保有者！
Oh! She did just talk about her footprints. Invaders being Galliard, Reiner, and Pieck. Okay.
あの小柄な女がマーレの兵か。味方だって。
よろしくね。
Galliard! Oh! 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 Galliard's in there! And she wasn't saying hi to them, she's saying hi to him.
なるほど。ジークの脊髄液で兵団を支配したのね。ジークにはなぜそんな特別な能力があるのか知ってる？
Because he's got royal blood.
会った時からジークは常に嘘をつき続け、
Because that man was.
それが確信に変わったのが4年前。あなたを目の前にして初めて本音。
So she did remember this encounter.
あなたになら特別な能力の秘密も話したんじゃないの？例えばその秘密が始祖の巨人の力を引き出すこととつながっているとか。
I mean, she's kind of pieced it together.
あら、顎ひげは剃っちゃったの？とっても似合ってたのに。
Call back to call back to Declaration of War.
ところで、まだ始祖の力は使わないの？ジークはどこ？
すぐにわかることだ。示せ。
Pieck got another plan because Eren's got his loaded gun again. He's ready to turn. What's going on here?
そこ。
Okay. Galliard! Oh! That was unexpected. Oh, we get to see Eren's Titan form now?
なんだ。始まったんだ。巨人たちが動き出した。
Oh, this music gets my goosebumps going. Galliard protecting them, reflecting season 1. Same thing he did for Falco and Gabby.
私が仲間を
And I was wrong. Pieck is not on his side. Man, is this gonna be the cliffhanger? He looks the same, okay. Right. No, that's so. No! That's how we're ending it? No! No! I'm so upset. That's how we're ending it. We won't get anything until winter? Oh, I was hoping for a much larger cliffhanger than that, but that's still something. Oh, that episode was interesting. So, we learned that they've kind of marked everybody. They've tried to do their best. They've cleaned out Shingeki and Shina. The only people there are there that should be there, between the Jaegerists and MPs and all that. Black is marked with, or black armbands are those MPs who drank it and aren't on their side. White are Jaegerists, and red are people who drank the wine but are being blackmailed or joining the Jaegerist side to prevent, you know, parents or family or whatever they're like, you know, protect loved ones. That's what it seems to be. I mean, that's usually how blackmail works, is you threaten people that they care about. Then we go from that to Yelena. I mean, she's telling everybody in the prison the truth after killing I'm so bad with all these names. Grease, I believe was his name, the one that sold out the scouts and all of them at Nicolo's restaurant. He insulted Sasha and Nicolo, and then Yelena just popped him right in front of everybody. Sorry for his disrespect. Damn. I mean, damn. And then told him all about the euthanization plan. I think Armin is putting on a play here, crying and saying that your cause is so noble. To, I mean, have tried to gain some trust. I'm not really sure his whole play there, but it was most definitely a play. We flashed over to Zeke. We only saw Zeke. We did not see what happened to Levi, though Flock and Hanji were, and all those other people, because they were bringing him to Zeke in that forest. So now they're going to the Thunder Spear spawn, and Zeke was eaten in a weird way by Titan. I don't know if he controlled it or they're like programmed to do this, but the Titan opened up its stomach and then put Zeke in it. I'm assuming it's just to like protect it and hide it so that he can heal up. That's my only assumption, but I don't know, because all the Titans were killed by Levi. Was this the Titan that they did not kill at season 3? The one that was crawling, because it looked like it crawled up to him. So was this the one that they decided not to kill in season 3 at the end? Because that would be a very interesting thing to come full circle. Then I thought Pieck did truly turn sides there when she had the conversation with Eren. Kind of faked him out and then brought him to the roof. On the way there, she's like, "Hey," to what we thought were the other scouts and MPs there, or like whatever was in that room in its entirety. She's saying, "Hey," but then you saw Galliard, and then stuff got real tense on the roof. Like, where are the enemies located? And she turns around and points at him. Then the music starts playing and Galliard just comes up, bites off his legs. Eren turns. Ships are coming in with Reiner on it and all the Marleyan forces. And that's how we end it. And now we have to wait until winter. Oh my gosh. I don't really know what to say here other than I can't wait until winter already. I want to know what happens next. I want to see Eren with the Warhammer Titan abilities fight. I want to see Reiner versus Eren match, whatever this will be. I want to see how Armin and all of them are going to get out that prison. I want to see what's going to happen to Falco, because I'm still sticking to it that Falco is eating one of these Titan holders. Like I said, if you want to see who I think it's going to be, Children of the Forest reaction. That is where I talk about it. I'm not going to spoil who I think it is, but it is a he. And we saw him this episode. But well, it saw him in his Titan form, and I can tell you it is not Eren. So, I mean, I basically gave you the answer if you just piece that together. But yeah, very curious to see how this is gonna play out. Want to know what's gonna happen to Zeke now. Is Levi okay? That's still a question we have to get answered. But now we have seen the whereabouts of Pieck, Galliard, and where Reina is now. Pieck and Galliard were infiltrating the military, the Jaegerists, and Reiner was off with the Marlane forces. So, I mean, it's not like Reiner could sneak in and that he would have a very, very recognizable face, so it makes sense that he did not infiltrate. Pieck and Galliard could, because they do not know what they look like, and it makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, very interesting, and very curious to see what's going to happen next with this next episode, or whatever they end up fully doing to conclude this amazing show. So, if you enjoyed my reaction, please consider dropping a like to let me know you did. And if you haven't already, also please consider subscribing and ringing that bell if you'd like to stay up to date on all my future videos. And until next time, with my next reaction video, and as well as when Attack on Titan returns, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and peace.